questions we get a lot is, why is your soil more expensive than, say, some of the soils I can go down to the local hardware store and buy? It's a great question. So most soil companies have to use things like wood products, sawdust, compost, mushroom compost, wood humus to try to get the cost down per bag. And for us, we're going for performance the whole way through. So we have just cocoa, peat, perlite, lava, worm castings, earthshine, mycorrhizae, and nature's pride. Those are all premium. There's no fillers. It gets to work right away. And this bag will feed for 45 days if you're using compost teas. So it feeds 2 to 3 times longer than the soil that you bought for $7, $8 a bag. And that's why it's gonna be closer to $15 a bag, because you get way more food out of it. If you had to feed that plant in the $8 a bag soil multiple times, that soil just became $15 a bag soil. And it's not as organic and as natural as what's in here. These are only premium ingredients. Another frequently asked question we get with the soil is, will it burn my plants because it has so much food in it? Because we're putting an industry-leading 15 pounds per yard of amendments in this. It's actually formulated to not burn. So we have people that pop seeds in this media, and we have people that are putting, little clones and plants in here. Now, if you fertilize with it, that might be a different story, but we haven't had any problems with people when they're just transplanting right into it. And it's built-in technology to have no transplant shock. The next frequently asked question with the Pridelands potting soil is can I use it indoor, outdoor, greenhouse? Like, how does it work? So we formulated it to work really well with greenhouse and outdoor, but we also have a lot of large commercial facilities coming online using it on indoor, because all they're doing is they're tearing open the bag, popping holes in the bottom, putting a drip line through it, and planting into it. Very simple. It takes care of their whole veg cycle, and most of the time they're only doing a little bit of light top dressing and bloom and they're done. So from a commercial production standpoint, very quick, very easy. Greenhouse is what we designed the soil to really function well in, and it has aggregation in it proper to drain well in a greenhouse setting. The last frequently asked question we get with the soil is, why aren't you using compost? The reason why we're not using compost is because most composts now come from either green waste sources that have parts per million of pesticides present in them, or they come from composts that aren't reliably digested for the 120 days that we would require to have it in our soil. Different times of the year, compost goes in and out. It may not be finished all the way, and that can be a source of root rot, pathogens, things like that. We recommend using compost locally sourced by you, either on your property or from someone you know and trust. We just don't want to be the people putting the compost in there from a source that may not be verifiable, because we believe in quality and increasing your yields and nothing more.